Hey, what's up, guys? So, wanted to do a video. I don't know exactly what day it is for whatever vlog. Anyway, video will probably be posting tomorrow on Sunday. But really, what I wanted to talk about today is get this lighting right. Crap, it's all over the place. I'll just continue on. So, what I wanted to do today was to talk a little bit about critiques. In that as artists, we're going to be critiqued on our stuff. There's no doubt about it, and there's no way around it, and frankly, that's okay. But there's a couple of things that I wanted to say is that, you know, you're going to either receive a critique that is positive or certainly negative, and then they're going to receive a critique coming from someone that has no clue what they're even talking about, and they're even going to critique your stuff. And then certainly you could lump in somewhere along the lines of fans and those sort of things of your artwork. Well, the thing is that really what I focus on is the negative side, or even those that critique your work and have no clue and maybe even put sort of a negative connotation upon it. And the thing is, the bottom line to it all, if I would sum it up, I would simply say that whatever critique that you are receiving, it's beneficial and it's important to receive and take upon that critique, because one way or another you're going to be able to, in essence, you're going to have to experience it, and so that you could either, how do I say this, Aaron? Or am I having trouble getting my thoughts going?
Whether it's constructive or not, it can still be useful.
Right, that it still can, that regardless of where that critique is coming from, positive, negative, it really doesn't matter. In particular, especially the negative, it's important to receive that information, and taking that information and maybe some of the valid stuff that you are critiqued upon, you know, maybe addressing those things that are appropriate, and they can look in various different ways. And then there's certainly the critique of those that maybe aren't, they're rather inappropriate. Well, anyway, this happened to me a few days ago, and it came from someone that I didn't necessarily expect. But really the point is that my work is reaching people. Again, you're not looking for sort of the degrees of how the quality of it. You're more concerned that you're getting a critique. Now, with that being said, you want to be able to engineer where are the groups of people that like my work, and you want to certainly go after that type of people to be able to, certainly from a illustration business perspective, you certainly want to be able to reach those types of people. So I just wanted to say that short little bit here. And the other thing that I wanted to talk about, you can guys kind of see the mountains in the background, is that the importance that where's your bottom line and focus. If your bottom line and focus is worried about all these little details of what, you know, critiques are saying, of what you're achieving or not achieving, and then you start getting to a point of, I don't even know what I'm doing or what my work is about, and really at that point it starts becoming a waste of time. What I would actually say in terms of, you start tearing yourself up. Then, in other words, what I'm saying is you have sort of a ground level of where you are right now, and you start looking for artists that are at that next base camp above. And then you start working your artwork up to that point, and then find another base camp that you, i.e. the mountains, I guess, another way. But you start finding that next base camp, and then start inching your way up. And what I mean by base camp is you're looking at particular artists that can help nurture you along. And they could actually be mentors that you actually know in person, or they could be other artists that you see out there. Now, I wouldn't waste my time on because there's thousands of artists out there, and you're always going to be interacting and experiencing new art. But the thing is that you want to be able to get to that next level, and what that might look like is 2 to 3 artists somewhere in that ballpark to advance your work to wherever that next base camp is, and then up to the next elevation, and then so on and so on and so on from there. So I think it's really important as artists that we focus in on those keys, and that yes, we're reaching people, and we're going to offend. No matter what line you put down, it's going to offend somebody. and that's okay, and that's important. So I just wanted to share that message with you guys today on this vlog video as we go along in the development of the comic book that I'm working on. The Last Colony is the working title we're using right now. And just a brief description of where we are on that. The script is finished, hooray, so that's nice, but it still is not finished. It's still going to go through several processes until we finally get to roughly around the type pencil, where we're finally getting to a condensed down story. But even then, we're always willing to evaluate the script. The second thing is we're also at a point of starting to develop the rough thumbnails for each of those pages, panels, and etc. from there. And then also kind of paired with that, if you will, is the idea that we're coming up with a list of all the items, the characters, the places, and then the things that we need to have kind of a base amount of research for to develop a character design. What does each character look like and function like to express their identity, along with how does that fit within the story. And then the other part of the places, again, does that fit within the overall context and feel for the type of style story that you're trying to share. And then last is the things that you need to research, be it cars, be it airplanes, all of those things, so that you're taking the quality of your work and lifting them up to a quality that matches the overall style that you're going for. So appreciate your time. Like, share, all that fun stuff. It really does make a difference for these channels. And also, last thing, there will be under this video, I'll be posting a link so you can go ahead and sign up for an email, so when we are launching this crowdfunding event, you'll be able to get updates and then hopefully participate. And because honestly, these events don't happen, or these types of crowdfunding things for books or publishing or self-publishers, they don't happen without you guys. And that's the cool thing. We're not working through some distributor or some major publisher to determine whether our stuff is fully published or not. And so that's the really cool thing as far as the time that we're in. So thank you, have an excellent day, and then we'll see you guys later. Bye.
Tikvahminds.com